right, good morning, everybody. And that camera is really low today. There we go. Hope everybody had a good Monday. It is the start of Tuesday, and time for a little bit of World of Warcraft. And I've got a dilemma. I've got two boosts up here, one a level 70, one a level 60. Got to determine who I want to use them on. New expansion's coming out in roughly 1 month. The start of the pre-expansion activities is today. So you see over here, there is a longer than normal downtime from roughly 10 a.m. my time, 7 a.m. Pacific, to 3 p.m. or 6 p.m. my time. So, got to decide. Was debating, okay, do I take the Warlock to 70 and just skip all the leveling through the Dragonflight zones? Do I take the Hunter directly from 45 to 70, forget about doing anything with him, and just kind of run through Dragonflight with the Warlock? Or do I take somebody completely different up to 70? That way I don't have to level them and all that, and can start the new expansion off with someone new. So I still haven't decided. That's kind of my problem. I get a little paralysis when it comes to decisions like this. MCOC, main game I play, I get rank up paralysis. Here it's the same thing. I want to play them all, I want to level them all, but I don't know what's best to do. So my thought process right now, and it's changing as I'm sitting here thinking, this guy here I think needs to be ranked up. I haven't played a Death Knight in forever and a day. And I've said it many times as I'm playing WoW, I don't necessarily like melee class, but I enjoyed the Paladin. So I'm thinking to take the Death Knight up to 70. That way, he's ready to go for the new expansion. Maybe start trying to play him in the new expansion. See, that's the thing. Do I practice? Do I get used to playing him beforehand or not? I want all of these ranked up. Not necessarily the Paladin. I've already got a Paladin. So, I want the Monk, the Death Knight, the Warrior, the Rogue, the Priest, Demon Hunter, Warlock. I want all of them ranked up. That's kind of how I play this game. So yeah, that's kind of my dilemma right at the moment, in trying to decide what I want to do here. I had a plan last night, threw that plan out the window this morning. Here's what we're going to do. While we're thinking, we're going to go in here. We're going to run a follower dungeon. I just want to see what the experience is like, how much experience I get, because I'm not necessarily at this point worried about gearing them up. I just want them ranked up so that they're ready to go. And it's not that important. I don't know who I'm going to main in the new expansion. Probably my shaman, but I'm not sure with all the changes to the classes and all that, who's going to be good for what. So here's what we're going to do. We're just going to do this. We're going to do a follower dungeon, which is something new that they've kind of implemented, and we'll see. There we go. Should be pretty quick little run through. These are kind of neat, but may help me make a decision here, at least on the Warlock. It's going to be hard to kind of tell a lot of it. This is not my favorite dungeon. There we go. I'm going to tell them to lead the way, and I'm going to follow. I do like that if there's a mage in the group, they do lay out mage food for you. Then they kind of stick around and wait for you a little bit, although they're leading. They do wait for you to take a little bit of the lead and kind of show them what you want. Let's see, can I get that on my bar? Let's put you right there, just in case I need it. And now we just follow. I don't know, like I said, I don't know experience-wise. Oh, nice, he went and got us a boost. So, yeah, we're just going to sit here and we're going to play around with this guy just to see. I mean, I know for soloing content, both the Warlock and the Hunter are very, very similar. They both do very well. They're both pet classes. And I shouldn't have cast that when I did. That's alright. Takes forever to cast that. Now that's quicker. It's just a slow casting spell. It does decent damage when it casts. Just slow. So yeah, whoops, I forgot to look and see where I was at. If we get a level out of this, come on. If we get a level out of this, I may just decide that's what I'm going to do, is just use this to rank up some champions. Fine, if you're going to fly all over the place, I'm just going to do this. And I'm assuming that the healer in this is going to do a good job to heal me up. Probably shouldn't. But I'm going to. And this isn't going to be the fastest dungeon runs you ever see, I'm pretty sure. Dude, where are you going? Really? You can just run right up there? Never knew that. Hey, JJ, how's it going? How are things in your world on this Tuesday afternoon? Oh, well, it's too early for me to know. Really just too early for me to know anything at this point on how the day's going to be. It's only 8:30. Got up, got my reports I've got to submit every morning in, and now I wait a couple hours until everybody else to show up at work. And in the meantime, I play a video game. So, you know, all in all, not bad. I do work remote. I am in my house. Except for usually about once a month, I travel to one of our locations, do some IT work, and then fly back home. So like this Friday, I'll fly out to California. I'll be there for a week, and then I'll fly back home. And that's my typical. Then I'll be home for a couple weeks, and then I'll fly back out to California and do some more work, and then I'll rinse and repeat. I am not going to be in the Bay Area. I'll be LA this time around. I live in North Carolina. And typically, most of my work is on the West Coast. I do a lot of flying between here and California. Quite a bit of it. I think I've got between now and the year 4 trips to California left. Let's see if we get loot from this. No. Am I getting any decent? I am getting decent experience from doing this though. Maybe this is the way we level them. We just let this guy run these, get him 70. Problem is he's going to be severely under geared, but that's okay. He's a pet class and can probably handle it. We rank the hunter just directly to 70, and we do. Oh, you're just going to pull everything. And then we do. I want to run the Death Knight, so I've got to figure this out. It's kind of really weird. I hate rank up decisions with a passion. I just want somebody to tell me what to do all the time. I'm the complete opposite in work. I want to make all the decisions. When I play a video game, I don't want to make none. I like it. They just pull everything. Yeah, oh man. This is a nice little nice little tank here. He's just pulling the whole instance. I love it. Do have to figure out the rotation on this guy better. Wish I got gear from doing this. That would make this ideal. But the experience isn't bad. I mean, that's 30, probably roughly about 30% of a level. So, yeah. We'll put some corruption on. Give him some strength. Try to avoid all the little AoE. Wow, we'll drop this. Because those don't really matter. Since everybody's ignoring them except for me. Yeah, I think this may be the way we level. I think it might have to be. Yep. I can only do this with classes. I don't need gear on that. So I think what we do is the hunter goes to 60.
Thank you so much for your help. Though this all could have been avoided by someone not trying.
Now this is an early stream. Morning, Messiah. Yep. This is kind of how I spend my morning. I get all my reports and everything I need to out for the day. And then I sit here and play this for about an hour while most of my company is San Antonio, Texas or Sacramento, California based. I will do this until they show up. You know what? I do need to get in here so I don't get knocked off the edge. Aha! I am in tech. That is correct. I run a team that installs our IT solution in our retail stores. So I'll be out in California this weekend. We've got 8 locations we're remediating. Basically, we're pulling everything out and installing all new hardware this weekend. So it's fun. I get 1 weekend to install, you know, basically 8 stores worth of stuff that typically takes us a week to do when we set up a new store. And I've got to pull out all the old stuff in the process. So it's fun. They give me lots of time. And then they yell at me if I'm not done. I basically have Saturday, Sunday, Monday. They yell at me on Tuesday if I'm not done. It's not bad though. I enjoy it. That's the fun part of my job. The other 2 weeks are the boring part where I have to sit here and make plans and hire technicians and manage work groups and do all the accounting stuff that they need and, you know, meet with executives and all that kind of fun stuff. We might be. That is my specialty right there. That is what that's my actual career. I am listed, quote unquote, as a project manager, but I am probably the most hands-on project manager you'll ever meet. I don't, you know, to me, fun projects are ones where I get to run cable and do stuff. Because for me, that's fun now. I don't have to do it because I'm getting paid to do it. I do it because I like it. But I'll let you know, we might be. Very good possibility that we're going to be looking for somebody else. If you would have asked me 6 months ago, I would have said yes. I had a spot. Time to kill a big bird. Cool. Yep. I'm online or Discord, same name as well. Because once the current project that I'm working on is done, I won't be listed as quote unquote the project manager anymore. I'm going to be taking on just kind of managing the IT solution for a group of practices. So I'll be running the help desk and all that kind of fun stuff, and that's probably when I'll need it. And we are due to wrap up in November. And I'll need somebody probably before then to take over my role. Won't necessarily be as much travel as I've done, but hey, Son of Jarrell. Who should you rank up? Rank 3 Porky Pig or Spot? Ooh. I am a fan of Porky. I just took mine unduped to rank 3. Don't have Spot. I'm not the biggest spot fan. That I like them, but with the AI the way it's been playing, it's a little unpredictable. And getting him to hit in a block and do everything that's needed to maximize spots damage isn't always the easiest. Porky's a little bit more consistent, a little bit easier to play. Yeah, if you like being remote and don't like to travel, the one that took over my old role, I traveled because I like it. Um, hasn't left San Antonio in probably since I hired her. No, she's gone to a couple stores. There's always going to be a little bit of travel. I take it to extremes. I do all the travel. But I'm also in a position where I can do that. I don't have kids. It's just my wife and I. I fly my wife along with me, and I work and then we go do stuff in the areas. Now, I need you to run the whole way through and go right up in that doorway there. But you're not going to, are you?
We have been gone for some time. The growth here. The way should be clear. Please head
With the current project I'm on, it's almost all hands on deck for travel, especially with some of the waves that we've got. This is one of the smaller ones we've got where we're doing 8 locations. Fortunately, most of them are in the same area. I will oversee all 8. I'll be driving around all over Southern California for a weekend. And just kind of managing our internal techs and the contractors I hire. The company I work for is VSP Insurance. We run it's a vision insurance company, but we run retail stores. I'm on the retail side because that's my specialty. I've done retail IT for 20 years, so I know the technology. It translates well even between companies, things like that. So I know that technology backwards and forwards. So I, run setting up our stores and things like that. So yes, I officially work for an insurance company, but I work for one of their specialty lines. Which makes it fun. I mean, the cool thing about it is VSP has their hands in a lot of different things. So it means that you can, while working for the same company, I could do a lot of different things. I choose kind of what I like, what assignments, which projects I want to do, what I don't want to do. The travel was all my creation. We never used to travel. We used to do it all remote. But I like being there on site. It lets me answer questions and do things much quicker. And that's my thing. I like speed. I like getting work done. I don't like sitting around talking about it all day. And I am very anti-project manager when it comes to that. Same, kids all grown, but travel sucks at times. Plus, my last role let me work from. Well, yeah, there you go. We can't work out of the country because of regulations and all that, but.
Who are you? You are not registered here. This room is only for students.
That's what's going on. There's a spell missing here. Oh, let's see. Well, we'll take care of that after this. Yeah, just due to regulations, we've got to be U.S. based. I should be there. Safe Aussie. If not, I can add you later. I think I may still have some of the chats from when you were in 4 Loki with me. And there it is. I see the chat. You probably heard it come through. It's about half a bar of experience for doing this. Yeah, I like that. Not the fastest, not the best, not the most fun, but it's different. Okay, what do I need? Grimoire Felguard on the bar. That's why things aren't popping up the way they should be. It can't find what it's looking for. Okay, well, I'm thinking about it. Let's see if I can find what it's looking for. Must be on my pet.
It seems the parameters I wove into my out-of-office spell were a bit extreme. Thank you for all your help in getting the school.
All right, well, that was fun. Now we can leave this. I like that they cheer when you're done. It's cute. How do I get out? There we go. But yeah, I am kind of the anti-project manager. We'll go ahead and get over into zones though. So let's do this. Give you a little cutscene to watch.
Aspects will be pleased that the council has accepted their invitation. The Dragon Isles hold great wonders and many perils.
Those who answer the call will face whatever challenges may come.
The strength of the Horde has always been its people. I am heartened to hear it. But know that the Dragon Queen will not abide conflict on her shores. The Horde honors its truce with the Alliance. To that end, the Reliquary will work together with the Explorers League on an expedition of discovery.
Okay, so I think here's the plan. Hunter goes right to 70. Warlock will level this way, and the Dark Knight goes to 60, and then levels this way. Maybe, or I may run one of them through some of the actual content, but I think that's what I'm going to do. That's just I think enough different way to do things. I'm just tired of leveling and running them through the same content and having to run weeklies on 9 million tunes. I'm looking so forward to the expansion and some of what's coming with it. That is going to be kind of cool, if you ask me, with some of the ability to gear up and share a lot of the stuff. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to log out here. This guy is going there. Right to 70. We will use him to run weekly quests and all that and get used to him again. But you know what? I've got to do it. I'm tired of sitting around waiting. And maybe it'll take, maybe it won't. And then this guy right here is going to do this. And there we are. That's a new level 70. Where did he go? There he is. New level 70. We're going to jump in, take a look at him. He should be geared. He should have 424 gear. It'll be ugly gear, but he should have some gear. Okay, that worked well. And there is the Death Knight. We're going to move him up the list here a little bit. Let's try this again. See if we can get in with him this time. Yeah, the cool thing with working from home is, and with my schedule and all that, the way I view it is as long as I get my work done, I can do whatever I need to during the day. And there we are.
The time for the world tree to bloom draws near, and our enemies are gathering in the Emerald Dream. Come.
I wonder what quest line. Oh, that's right. It starts me with renown already.
We are in need of your aid once more, champion.
That's nice.
Mysterious figure moves within the shadows.
I don't know if I've done the Harbinger.
Let us speak in the chamber of the Guardian. I've asked
You know what?
Valeria to
I think we're going to do...
meet us as
We won't do that quite yet. We'll do that later. But there we are. We have a level 70. It doesn't start completely geared. I have a gun that I need to swap out. There we are. There's all 424 gear. And then all my old gear should be sitting here in the bank that I get to sell now. Or in the mailbox, not in the bank. I know what I'm talking about. I have nothing set up on this guy. Let's put you there. Let's put, what is it, Traveler's Mammoth. You go here. And then I need a flying mount, dragon riding mount. Which one do we want for this guy? Who does he ride around on? He's going to ride around on him. Yeah, that works. Green on green. Yep, def. We will. Okay, so that's done. Now we need to flip onto this mount so I can sell all that crap, clear my bags up. Boom, 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 boom. Some of it I can sell, some I can't because it was the freebie gear given to me just recently when I bags. It looks like I didn't want to sort. I wanted to toggle. 30, 30. Oh, wow, man. It gives me 30 slot bags. Holy moly. Nice. Let's see if I can replace some of the ones in my bank. .22's there, so do I have bigger than 22 over here anywhere? 20, 26, that goes there. Those are all 20, that's a 22. I thought I had a couple other, since I just resorted everything, can't figure out where anything was. I think that's it for bags, just the one bigger. Nope. WoW is still going very, very strong. New expansion coming out in about a month. And still quite a chunk of people playing it. Well, you say you don't like headhunters. I got my current job from a headhunter. And very, very happy they reached out to me. So none of this I can sell. So I got to just dump all of that. Okay. Come on, there's got to be a spot I can click. Let me look at a wall. Yep, my current spot that I've got, a headhunter just reached out to me all over LinkedIn. And very, very happy they did. Let's go put some of this heirloom gear in the bank. Not that it's ever going to be used for anything anymore. But I'm a pack rat. I hold on to everything. You never know. Hey, JM, how's it going? I'm doing well. I hope you are. All right, so that guy has now been ranked up. He is now level 70. I will do some questing and stuff with him. I've got to get his action bars and all that set up. We'll do that later on, not right now. Servers are about to come down. If they followed up properly, I would be okay with most of them are just, yeah. I happen to find, I happen to get a good one that called me. I mean, she did her job well. She recruited my behind right to him. Which is nice because a lot of times once you tell a recruiter that you're not, I'm kind of weird. I don't want an executive position. I've done it and don't want that responsibility. Well, it's treating me pretty well. I've just finally used my level boosts that I've had sitting around forever. Yeah, we'll switch to that guide. All right, now I have not played a Death Knight in ages. I'll have to get all my bars set up and figure out rotations. And you know what? That's the other thing. Oh, okay. That's nice. It set up a kind of an unholy spec for me already. So back in the day. Okay, for those of you that are new here, I'll tell my WoW story. I started this with the alpha. I was one of the original alpha testers. I knew one of the developers. I had played a previous game with one of the developers of WoW. And we were in the alpha and then the beta. And the character, I will log out. This guy right here was created the day before the servers went live. So he's actually as old as the game plus 1 day as far as the live goes. We were able, since we helped with the alpha and the beta, me and a few other people were able to create characters 1 day before the servers went live. So yeah, he is one of the originals. He was created day one of WoW, more or less. And, you know, I have played on and off since then. I used to play it as much as I play MCOC now. I played WoW more. Every character that you see here was once max level, and that has fluctuated. They've done stat squishes and all that up through the expansion before. No, 2 expansions before. I kind of stopped playing. I didn't really like the 2 expansions before Dragonflight, and had kind of given it up. Said, you know, never going to play it again. So I took about 2.5 years off. He worked on the alpha too. He had the wizard-looking guy. Probably knew him back in the day, depending on who it was. There was quite a few folks in the alpha, but I had played EverQuest with Tig Ol' Biddies, who was one of the came over to WoW because he was very good at EverQuest. Actually, was a software dev and joined Blizzard at the time. Yep, I've played it for a while. Like I said, I took, I want to say at least 2, maybe 3 years off. I don't play seriously anymore. It is about an hour every morning, just to kind of, do I want to do the Goblin Heritage Armor? You know what, we'll do that. But I'm not going to do it right now. I just want to find a mailbox. So yeah, you know, I just kind of, yep, EverQuest, back in the day, I was one of the original alpha testers on EverQuest. I've been around the MMO game for a while. My name is actually in the credits for EverQuest. If you ever see the original credit screen. Oops, hit my camera there. Sorry about that. Okay. Let's see. Move you to there. Yeah, he was 14 hours a day, 3 screens and everything. I can't I laugh, but that's about right. I I had two accounts, and I did the auto follow. So I had you know running two accounts at once to level up and run through things, and yeah.
How you doing, man?
Hate how they let you sell some things, don't sell others.
Be good.
Okay, let's do that. Okay, I think he is pretty much ready to go. I want to... Can I upgrade my bags at all here? Those are 22s. 22s. Need to see if I can get a reagent bag from the bank. Where was I? Oh, I was up there. But yeah, there are still a very large number of people that play this game. It's kind of surprising, and that's where all my heirloom gear was. I wondered which guy that it ended up on. There it is. Not that I'm ever going to need it or level again with them, but let's see. What are those? 20s. I can give them a little bit more storage space. We'll go there, there, and there. I wondered where all that stuff got to. Had never considered I put it on him. I love bringing in alts that I hadn't played, and I mean, this guy probably hadn't even been leveled in 5 years. What I want is a container. I want a reagent bag. That's 32 slot reagent bag, 36 slot. I think we'll go with a 32. Let's just buy one. I probably have an alt somewhere that can make it, but it's just quicker and easier this way. All right, now we're properly bagged and geared. What's my favorite class? I mained a shaman for many, many years. I loved the druid originally, and played it as feral. Loved the DPS, and then kind of fell in love with the range class. I like range champions much more than melee. Let's see. Let's go to Stranglethorn Veil. May not have time to do all this, but are you Stranglethorn Veil? Yes. Okay. I like range classes. Just to me, I like being able to sit back on the outside. It helps me see what's going on better. And what happened was I used to be the tank and all that. And when I took over kind of being a raid leader, I wanted to sit back and play a caster. It just was easier for me to see what was going on, tell people how to adjust, than being kind of surrounded by everything that was going on. I guess I should get some spell bars set up if I'm going to try to fight anything. Not going to tank, so I don't know if I want Dark Command in there. We'll put it down here just in case I need it for something. I don't need that on the bar. We'll need Death Coil. Oh, I'm not going to get it down on the bar now. Yeah, so I like Shaman. I like the Mage. I like the Hunter. I like them all. There's really, you know, that's kind of the fun part of this game, is you get to do all sorts of different stuff. Okay, so that is my pull. I think I'm going to stick that here. Man, I got to look at the rotation on it. It has been so long since I've played this guy. Yeah, I don't think I can do anything here. I'm going to cancel that, and we'll come back to this guy later. I know, remember very, very little. I mean, it's probably been since the level cap was level 90 that I had done anything with that guy, and that's 3-4 expansions ago now. So what we'll do is we'll go have fun. I'm going to level everybody up. That's the fun I have in the game now. I don't raid, do serious raids. I don't do the Mythic Plus runs, stuff like that. The joy for me is leveling them up and gearing them up, and then moving to the next one. You're not supposed to be on that guide. Let's see. This is... Which expansion am I in? I'm in Hellfire Peninsula. There we are. Burning Crusade. Yep. This may have been the last expansion that I played, quote unquote, serious. This was the last time that I did any raiding and all that. Ow, got stuck on the sconce. Oh, guess I have to do these guys too. Hey, Mr. Rushing. Yeah, that's kind of the cool thing about leveling now, is when you're leveling up a champion, you can do whichever expansion you want to do. That to me was one of the best things that they've done. That way, at least the grind from 1 to 60 is different on every one. Makes it fun. So I get to choose, let's see, I need spare parts. Okay, so I need the crates that are down here. Got it. Oh, he took my crate. Oh, how dare he take my crate. He killed the thing. I guess he should get credit for it, but... Yeah, and it's just nice to go back and kind of revisit. You don't have to... That was the hardest part for me is, and I struggle with it in kind of Dragonflight, is after a while, you know, about your fourth, fifth time through a particular piece of content, it's not real exciting. Even though I've run this content more times than I care to think about, I haven't run it in a while, so it kind of is semi-new. I mean, I remember doing this day one when it came out. You come through that big old gate entranceway into this funky foreign world. But we get to start the new stuff today. That's going to be fun. Once the maintenance is done, the prelim quest for the world within should be live and active. Okay, dismount. There we go. Get back here. You're not running away. Hey, that's supposed to be right there. Gotta wait 24 hours for the pre-patch. Ah, if you're in Europe, yep. I don't know why I hit that. I wanted to get them both together. So I can do this. And then... Oh, you stunned me. Come on. And I got caught on the stupid spikes. I'm really having struggles with that. Today? Just die. Where's Manny? There's Manny.
I'm out of range.
Hey, big guy. Welcome to the party here. Got medium rare pretty easy. I remember back in the day that would have been a bad thing to do. Oh, it was too far away. See, I'm kind of looking forward to the pre-patch stuff. I've got the beta, so I mean, I could have done a lot of it.
It's too far away.
Wow, you aggroed from... Okay, you didn't aggro. You were chasing the other guy. I almost set myself off the edge of the cliff. I like that. Manny, Mo, and Jack. The Pep Boys. For those of you old enough to remember that. Whoops, did not want to do that. Got to put that somewhere else. I do that all the time. For those of you in the States old enough to remember those commercials with Manny, Mo, and Jack, the Pep Boys, automotive repair centers. That's the thing I like the most that other games have kind of missed out on that WoW has taken full advantage of is just a little bit of humor. Oh man, now you said that. Now I gotta have that for lunch. It's the bad part about where I live. There's a Chick-fil-A a block and a half. Probably a little bit longer than that. It's about a 7-minute walk. And I will walk there for lunch many, many days. Hey, and I got hung up on the fire. The only thing that's not near me that I wish was, well, not so much anymore, that I used to love, is I used to really, really, really love Bojangles. Okay, who's got me aggro? Oh, you do. Didn't even see a mage over there. Does Chick-fil-A... I've had him get an order wrong once or twice. Mississippi... Oh, yeah. Man, that was the franchisee for Bojangles. I used to do, when I had my computer company, I did a lot of computer work for him. Man, I have eaten my share of biscuits and chicken supremes. And matter of fact, when I had my computer company, you'd walk out my back door and I shared a parking lot with the Bojangles. So yeah, I ate Bojangles a lot, which probably explained the way I looked, a few years ago. Well, Bojangles would explain probably the extra 50 or 60 pounds I was carrying at the time. Okay, get off. And now see, this is kind of the cool part here. I can do this, and then fly. And then I can just fall, and then I can fly. And then I can fall.
The dark times will pass.
Wrong thing. Where is that quest at? Ah, there it is. There's the wanted poster. Well, see, the cool part is I don't do it. I'll walk to them and get it. They never get it wrong when you show up in person. And mine's easy. Give me a number 1 with a large Diet Coke.
Our enemies will fall.
Speak quickly.
About as easy as it gets for a Chick-fil-A. Occasionally do a salad. Oh, I remember this quest now. I gotta go there's a cave. Yes, there it is. The thing that I do like about melee classes versus ranged is they can take hits a little bit better. You know, for example, we're going to do this. Oh, you know, I probably shouldn't have, maybe shouldn't have pulled all those. But I think we'll make it. Yeah, we made it. Not a healthy person. I don't like many vegetables. I can live off chicken. I like a lot of chicken. I was kind of in that same boat. I was not very healthy. I had to make a few lifestyle changes. Thanks to COVID. I've told the story before, but you know, basically COVID ruined my pancreas. So I had to become healthy kind of overnight. So yeah, I mean, it turned me from, you know, basically I was about, at the time, I think 200, I want to say about 250. I think I was officially 244 or something like that, close enough to 250. And got COVID, took a, I think I got COVID in like November, took a trip in February to Seattle, and you'll come back, and got to the airport and couldn't read the signs. It was really hard to see anything. I went from being 240 pounds down to under 200 between February and April. Went to the doctor, found out my pancreas was no longer producing insulin and my blood sugar was way out of whack. So basically, I'm a type 2 diabetic now because of it, which means I have to take stupid medicine, which I hate doing. But, you know, the bright side is I am in better shape now than I ever have been in my life. Well, since college at least. I was in good shape when I was in college. And then life. So, yeah, that's the long and the fun of it. So now I think I'm 190. Pretty comfortable weight. 6 foot. You know, probably could stand to still lose a little bit more, but not gonna. 6 foot, 185 right now. That's about me. I'm probably a little bit, I fluctuate between 185, 190. I don't do shit but play basketball with college kids. But yeah, well, there you go. Well, that's something. I'm old. I do some exercising back here. You can't really see it, but I've got a little yoga mat on the floor and my weights and stuff like that. I've been debating it for a while. What's the thing called? Tonal gym. Thinking about my wife and I, we've got a treadmill, we've got a elliptical machine, and I've got an old weight bench that I use. I think I'm just going to do what I've wanted to do for a while is just get a tonal and replace one of our either the treadmill or the elliptical, get rid of the two of them and just have those two things. And we're about to run out of time. I need to move this around too. It's in the wrong spot. Oh, that's right. I've got herbalism on this guy. Let's see. We're going to do a bigger pull. Come on. Come on. It's time to clear the area. Give me all those little Healy balls. Yeah, well, that's the funny thing. I was 240 pounds. So, you know, my doctor that I had been using when I was diagnosed and all that retired. So I started seeing a new doctor. And, you know, it's a female, which is fine with me. I don't care either way. She looked at me. She goes, well, you know, you're not too obese. And I'm sitting there thinking, hey, look, chick, I used to be a lot heavier. Look at the records. It's like, now I feel like I'm tiny. I'm 190 pounds. And you're sitting there looking at me saying, well, you're not too obese.
It's too far away.
I love doctors for that, though. They don't care what your body frame is or anything like that. They have a chart that says, hey, you're 6 foot. You should be 175 pounds. Get you both in line. We'll drop that. Maybe I should have taken this chick up. She is fun to play. All right, let's find some more eggs. You know what, we might as well. Okay. Well, I wanted to, you stupid hatchling. I think maybe we can actually do this here. There we go.
I need to get closer.
One more egg. And I think when we get back near an inn, that's going to be it for the morning because there is 30 minutes until downtime. And I am looking forward to it. Tomorrow will be fun. We'll run through some of the new prelim stuff in the morning. Don't think I'm going to do any of it tonight. Tonight will be MCOC again. I don't know what, though. Battlegrounds tomorrow. You know what? I wonder. Let's have some fun. This could be dumb. Oh, yeah. Could be really, really, really dumb. Yep. Yeah, I'm not quite geared enough to take that guy. Had to try. Oh no, before you could fly to your mount. Or to your corpse. I need some better gear to take on those things. That was not so good. Can't remember if I used that on their corpse. Nope, it's over the corpse. Okay.
I can't attack that.
Okay, let's see here. I think we'll try 2 of you guys. We'll try you. We'll try you. We'll do this. And then we'll do that.
I don't have a target.
Okay, so it's just purifying the meat that I loot. Okay. I remember now. So only purifies when I loot meat. Okay, apparently I had 2 of them in there. Do I have another one? Nope. And there we go, a level. Level 56. Like this, Hellbore, the other white meat. Like I said, quest names and stuff in this are fun. Okay, we're going to try and grab a little collection here. Oh, that other one went too far away. Hey, we got a couple there. All right, let's see if we can get a few. It's too slow doing it individually. 1, 2, and 3. We'll just take you all. Let's see how many we got in our inventory now. 1, 2, 3. Hey, we had enough. All right, now we get to kill knights until we get a semi-rare drop, but we are going to see if we can do a big grouping of them. Oh, we got buzzards and all that we got to kill too. Okay, so let's mount up. We're going to stay on the ground. Let's see what all we can grab here. Oh, of course, the first one knocks me off my mount. Okay, guys, come on. Bring it on, baby. So, oops, hit the wrong button there.
It's too far away.
It's not too far away. Don't tell me that. Oh man, I gotta collect a lot of debris. I'm behind. Yeah, well, you put it where I can't grab it. That's fine. I don't care, game. see, can I grab more than one buzzard? Nope, I guess we just take one buzzard. Do like doing groups better than just individual kills. Okay, let's see what we can grab here. We can grab 1, we can grab 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Why not? I don't know if they all stayed aggro. Uh-oh. Don't stun me. That's why we kill groups of them, because we only got 2 meat out of all those.
I need to get closer.
This is the one thing I hated about this expansion. The drop rates for quest items and all that was horrendous. Alright, now we've got to find some other things to kill. There's a couple buzzards. Grab this. We'll mount up and we'll grab a collection of buzzards. A gaggle of buzzards? I don't know. What's a grouping of buzzards called? And we'll heal up a little bit while we kill this guy. And then we'll heal up. We'll grab the next little flock of buzzards. Little Chick-fil-A action going here. Don't be stunning me. It's not nice of you to stun. Didn't your parents ever tell you that? Still more buzzards. Buzzards, buzzards, and more buzzards. I'm going to kill every buzzard in this zone. Man, big group, only get one buzzard, or one meat. All right, let's see what we can do here. 1, 2, and knocked off my mount, and back down the hill, so never mind, we do these two. Really, you know, your stun rates are just entirely too high. Yes, you guys, your stun rates are just too high. You're slowing me down. But I should be done here. Spoke too soon. There we go. Now we're done with those. Now we need to find knights, which is pointing me in the wrong direction, by the way. We'll grab these pieces as we fly back. And then we're going to clear that castle, and I don't know if we're going to get back to an inn unless I actually leave the area and specifically go back to an inn. Are there any pieces around here? Well, that was quick and easy. First one got the drop.
I need a target.
Oops. I was trying to heal. I've got that key set up as a heal on so many accounts. Hey, where were you? I didn't see you. All right, let's mount up, grab the next big old batch of whatever we can. Jesus. I guess that's what I can. With the stun.
I need to target something first.
We're gonna try this again. Mount up and grab a bunch. Yeah, because I'm down to... Let's see, sorcerer, sorcerer... Too many sorcerers. They're not going to follow me. You know, this may be bad. I am stunned. Yeah, sorcerers aren't the things to grab bunches of. And I'm still being attacked here. How did you aggro me? Wow. Really? Gonna root me and move away from me. That's rude. Okay, how many more sorcerers do I need? One. Well, we'll finish you off. Okay, now I need knights and footmen without a bunch of sorcerers. Okay, that's it for the knights. Now I just need footmen. 3 more footmen. Don't want the sorks. I think the footmen are out front here, aren't they? There is 1. There's 2. And there's number 3. Okay, that quest is done. I need to go grab the Zeppelin debris, which is going to take a minute. And then I think we run back to the inn. Oh, there's a bunch of footmen around here. I guess I could have been doing it right there. Taking that whole stretch and just finished them off. Probably should have done this when I had the buzzards cleared, but now I've got to find ones that don't have 10,000 buzzards because I don't want to take a whole lot of time to kill things. Fine. Fine. I'll aggro some of you things. That way I can have a clear run at some of this. Oops. Hands on the wrong keys. That doesn't help. Okay. Should be able to grab this. Come down here. There's 1, 2. That's a snake. How many more? 4 more. There's 2 right here with 1 thing to kill. I'll take that. I like my odds there. Oh, never mind. I got 2 things to kill now. One more after this. And then we are fini for the day. Okay, maybe not. We'll go burn some things down. There it is. I knew I'd start seeing the shutdown messages. Maybe I missed them earlier. Shutdown in 9. Oh, I guess I'm not at the right cannon. It must be that one. With a big yellow diamond and arrow pointing to it. All right. Now we just fly over here and we are done for the day. Perfect timing. Look at that. All right, so we accomplished a few things. Got the hunter up to level 70. We got the Death Knight up to level 60. This one up a level. Yeah, we're in good shape. But I think that's going to wrap us up for now. I'll be back later today with some Marvel Contest of Champions. And until then, folks, everybody have a great Tuesday and take care all.